Good morning. Today is the day I'm doing maybe the stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay, don't look at my hair, please. We're doing a 24-hour readathon. I've already started with an audiobook for If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, I think, the woman that wrote Dumplin' and Puddin'. We're reading the... Please, I don't have hair today. We're not looking at it. We're doing the Meant to Be series, the fairy tale retellings. This is Cinderella's story about a girl named Cindy who is like a shoe designer, and on a plane she meets her Prince Charming named Henry, and he's like the nicest guy in the world. And her stepmom's actually not that bad, and it's cute, and her stepsisters actually like her. Instead of mice, her stepmom and her dad had a surrogate, and they got triplets, and they're all named after the mice. They're named Jack, Gus, and Mary. Hilarious. Today's readathon, we're gonna start with getting out of bed. Number 1, get out of bed. And then also I have like so many chores to do, like laundry. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I'll check in with you guys soon after I get some coffee. Peace and love.
Hello, welcome to the 24-hour readathon, in actuality and outside of my bedroom. Thank God. We are halfway through If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. It's a Cinderella retelling about a girl named Cindy who enters a bachelor contest, like The Bachelor. And the bachelor obviously ends up being the really cute guy she met on the airplane on the way from New York to California. She's the only plus-size girl in the competition. There's lots of other girls in the competition. It's cute and fun and silly. I'm having a good time. I don't want to yap too much because I got to get through 5 books today. And we're halfway through the first one. We are about 3 hours into our 24-hour readathon. I started at about 8 a.m. and I've got about 140 pages left. I'm switching between audio and physical book, trying to get stuff done around the house and read as much as I can. So I just wanted to give you an update about the book. We're halfway through and hopefully I'll see you when it's done. Hopefully I'll be done soon, okay? Maybe this shoe will fit. Hello. Oh my God. I hate how close iPhone video cameras are to my face. I am about to finish the book. Stinky's on my lap. So the camera I set up to record me, I can't turn it on. So you get a very up close personal face look of me without makeup on and a very cute little cat. Enjoy. Oh my God, my hand is huge. Look at that ring.
was very cute. That was good. It was a good start to the series. I read the third one, the Ariel one, Kiss the Girl, before, and I think it has their tagline. It's like the Meant to Be series. So this one had the Meant to Be line in it, which I think is cute. And they ended with the title, which is also cute. They're just fun, cute little stories. It is, I don't know what time it is because I'm recording on my phone, but I'm hungry. I know it's after lunchtime because somebody already ate her lunch. Dramatic. But I'm hungry and I would like to eat lunch. We'll see if she allows it. I have the next book on audio, so I don't need to get up either. So I can start buy the book. I don't know the author's name off the top of my head. That one is obviously a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I'm yapping way too much. I've got books to read. We've got a book-a-thon to do, okay? Stinky, are you game? Look at that game face.
Hello, it's lunchtime. I'm on By the Book, which is by Jasmine Guillory. Okay, well, we all know Stinky's the star of the show. I got chicken, which she doesn't even like. We're gonna eat some Dairy Queen and keep listening to our audiobook. I also got a s'mores blizzard, which is my absolute favorite. I'm excited. We're having a great 24-hour readathon. This is fucking hilarious. Okay, so obviously, this is the Beauty and the Beast retelling. So our main character, Isabel, she works in book publishing, and she is trying to get this memoir, celebrity memoir from Beau Towers, who is stunning. Ma'am, her publicist, she works for, is kind of a dick and doesn't really give her much of a chance. And so she just took a chance, and she's like, what if I went to Beau Towers' house, because he won't respond to any of our emails, and I saw him in person for the first time in 2 years, have some communication with him about his memoir. So she's there, she's talking to him, he's a huge dick, shocker. He wants her to give him a pep talk every single day, and she has to stay in his mansion with him to give him these pep talks so he can write his memoir. Do you guys think they'll fall in love? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm an hour into the book. Let's find out. The number of direct quotes from the movie in this book is crazy. We've already gotten Be Our Guest, dinner's at 6, you'll have dinner with me. Hilarious. I would do the same thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I just want to watch these movies now. Due to the fact I ate an entire blizzard from Dairy Queen, my heart is racing. So I'm gonna do some exercise while I get my heart rate down to normal.
This one was insanely cute, even cuter than If the Shoe Fits, in my opinion. It was harder to read because I kept getting distracted thinking about how much I wanted to write my book, as the premise of this book is getting Beau to write his book, and your girl has a book to write too. I kept getting distracted thinking about my book. So I got to lock back in. It's after 5 now. So we've been in hour 9 of our readathon. I've only read 2 books. If I can stay up for 24 hours, I think I'm on track, but I don't think I can based on the fact that I'm old. On to book 3!
Okay, it is just after 9 p.m. We've surpassed the 12-hour mark of this readathon. I finished our 3rd book, Kiss the Girl, by Zoraida Cordova. Let me just put it out there. This one's probably going to be my favorite. I love The Little Mermaid. I love mermaids. What do you want from me? I am consistent, and I have like 2 personality traits, okay? It's just not going to change. Dominic is out getting dinner for us because I haven't eaten since Dairy Queen at 1. I've been reading nonstop. I haven't been giving ratings, not even on Goodreads. The whole series is probably going to be 5s. This one's probably going to be my favorite. It was the longest. It had the most, like, drama to it, in my opinion. It had the most, like, politics, whatever that means. I'm just rambling because I'm tired, and it's 9 p.m., and I haven't eaten dinner yet. There's 2 more books in this series, Tangled Up in You by Christina Lauren. I read another book by them earlier this summer. Spoiler alert, Christina Lauren is 2 people, Christina and Lauren. Irregardlessly, I'm not holding out a lot of hope for that one. And the last one is Worth Fighting For, which is obviously a Mulan retelling. I'm going to try to get through the next 2 of them tonight. We are on track to finish by 8:30 a.m. should I stay awake. This would not be possible without the help of audiobooks and a supportive husband. Thank you to the library. Thank you to audiobooks. Thank you to Dominic. Thank you to Disney. Thank you to Dairy Queen and Panda Express. The way I'm so tired and I still haven't talked about what this book was about. Kiss the Girl is a reread for me. This is about Ariel and Eric, or Melody. Ariel Del Mar is her stage name, and she's in a band with her sisters called the Siren Seven, and they're doing their farewell tour when her father surprises Ariel with a solo contract that she doesn't want. So she runs away to go be the merch girl for Eric's band, Star-Crossed, whom he plays with in I'm Tired. His bandmates are named Max, Carly, Grimsby, and their opener is Vanessa. These are just cute, fun stories, honestly. This one is actually a dual POV. The other ones have been a single POV. Ariel and Eric meet right before his show. She catches a man trying to steal his guitar, and he gets her VIP into his show. I'm so tired. Into his show, and then they go out for like pizza and drinks and stuff afterwards, and he's like, come be our merch girl, our merch person dropped out. She gets in a huge fight with her dad, and then she decides to leave and go be the merch girl. And it's their journey on the road, touring from New York to California to back to New York. He doesn't know that she is Ariel Del Mar. He hates the Siren Seven. His bandmate Max is obsessed with Siren Seven. The villain was not Ursula, but more so her dad. Shocker. It's always a man. Anyways, that's what it's about. Probably my favorite, but Little Mermaid's been my favorite my whole life. Okay, let's read Tangled Up in You next. I'm gonna get some food and keep on trucking.
Okay, I'm about halfway through Tangled Up in You. It's not as bad as Love and Other Words, which is not a high bar. Also, it's almost midnight and Dominic is asleep. Stinky is also asleep. So it's just me awake in the house reading Who's gonna tell her?
Whenever I'm sitting on the couch and the night progresses, I inevitably start reclining to the point that I'm practically horizontal. And my mom refers to it as I'm sinking, and I can feel myself sinking. It's 12:30. I'm not done with Tangled Up in You yet. Stinky got off my lap, so I can go pee. That's a win for me. We're like 70 pages away from being done with this book, and then we only have one more book for our 24-hour readathon.
I'm tired.
Greetings. It is only 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I just finished Tangled Up in You by Christina and Lauren. It was fine. I'm not a huge fan of their work. I was scarred by Love and Other Words, so I did not go into this optimistically. I'll be honest. This is about Ren and Fitz. Ren is 22 and going into the real world for the first time because her freaky cult-like parents wouldn't ever let her leave the homestead. A lot of really weird shit happens in the first 60 pages, and the characters did not really Ren did not feel like she was doing things that were on brand for her character but were necessary for the sake of the plot. She sent her DNA off to get tested, and she found out that she had a match in the DNA system, but her homestead parents would never, ever, ever do something like that. That's crazy. They don't believe in technology. They're like the evil Amish. And so that sends her on a journey with Fitz to go find her dad, her real dad, that put his DNA into this DNA system. What else can I say? Deep babies in the bathroom saying, damn. I'm tired. I want to make popcorn, but I'm scared to wake up Dominic. Well, I'm not scared. It's not like he's going to be mad. I don't want to wake up Dominic, because that's mean. But I think I'm going to need a midnight 1:30 a.m. snack to get through the last book. And then I think after that book, I'll just go to bed, if it's not 8:30. Will it count? Does it matter? Stinky, do you have any thoughts? She rubbed her head on my big toe, so I don't think she's thinking a lot. She, I'm sure, wants me to go to bed. Anyways, it's raining, and I hate the rain. So even if I was asleep right now, I would not be asleep anymore, because the rain would wake me up. Okay, we can do one more book, right?
So this is the current setup. Reading popcorn. And of course, no meal would be complete without Misty begging shamelessly for snacks.
Hello. It is almost 4 in the morning? 3 in the morning. It's almost 3 in the morning. Misty's awake because I had popcorn, and she wants to eat it. Anyways, I'm falling asleep, so I'm gonna pace while I read. Thank God I learned how to read and walk when I was in college.
For reasons unknown to me, a mere mortal, Stinky has decided that she's really over this 24-hour readathon. She's demanding I go to bed. She doesn't know I have 100 pages left, and then I'm done with this last book in this series.
It's 5 a.m. I finished Worth Fighting For. I'm going to sleep because I fell asleep 7 times reading that book. Oh my lord. Stinks, are you ready for bed? We will see you guys tomorrow evening. Hi guys! It's Tuesday. We did our 24-hour readathon. It's not Tuesday. It's Thursday. We did the readathon on Tuesday. Clearly I'm still exhausted. If I wasn't actively in my ovulation phase, I don't think I would have made it through this week at all. Yesterday, I cosplayed a bear. I woke up to eat, and then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up again to eat, and then I went back to sleep. I'm so tired still. I slept very late today, doing wonderful things for me to go back to work soon. Regardless, let's talk about the books I read for our 24-hour readathon, okay? I decided to read the Meant to Be series by multiple authors. I don't know the lore behind the series, why it came to be. I'm glad it did. It was fun having all these different retellings set in modern times by modern romance authors. It was silly goofy time. The first 3, great, wonderful. I loved the Cinderella one, the Beauty and the Beast one, most importantly, the Little Mermaid one. The last 2, they just didn't hit the same for me. They were not a silly goofy time. If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. This is a Cinderella retelling. Cinderella's plus size and a shoe designer, and she enters a bachelor-like competition to win the heart of Prince Charming. It was good, silly, low stakes, fun, whatever. I had a good time. Everything in here was like named after stuff from the movie. Like the Bachelor was called Before Midnight. When she gets her date with the Bachelor, she arrives in a bright orange van, like the pumpkin. She's in her Cinderella dress with a little black choker. Her littlest siblings are named Jack, Gus, and Mary. Like, it was just silly and fun. Same thing with By the Book, which was by Jasmine Guillory. The silly, trashy TV that they watch together is This Provincial Life. The housekeeper for Beau Towers, for the main love interest, is nicknamed Kettle, and she has a son. Her number 1 op at work is named Gavin, which is a play on Gaston. It was just fun and cute. I think Kiss the Girl was the silliest. I think you got the most characterization from other characters in this one, with Eric being in a band, and you get to see Max, Grimsby, and Carly. I don't know where Carly came from as far as, like, Little Mermaid references, but, like, you get to see all of them interact with each other, and you get to see more sides of everyone. This one also being a dual POV between Ariel and Eric. When we get to Tangled Up in You, it is also a dual POV between Ren and Fitz. Ren and Fitz are both like 22, 23. They're both in college. This is like Ren's first year in college, and she's extremely like naive because she never really left her homestead. And so it just kind of inherently loses a lot of whimsy because it's more serious in that tone. And like, we know the story of Rapunzel, of how she was like kidnapped and everything already. So it's not as fun and whimsical, to be honest. And then Worth Fighting For, I don't know if I was just too tired to appreciate it, or if it just really is truly lacking the whimsy. Like, this one had the lowest rating between all 5 of them on Goodreads. There wasn't a lot in here that I could pick up on that is from the Mulan movie, besides her best friend / cousin being named Mushu. Her grandma isn't even a part of the cast of characters. I was telling you what all these were about. Completely forgot all that. What if Cinderella was on a dating game show? What if Belle worked in publishing and was trying to get the Beast to write his memoir about his tragic childhood? What if Ariel was a pop princess with her 6 sisters, and her dad was forcing her to continue her pop career against her will, and she runs away and becomes a groupie for Eric's band? What if Rapunzel grew up on a homestead and decided she wanted to go to college, and within the first week of college realizes that her DNA doesn't match her parents, and goes on a road trip with Eugene Fitzherbert to find her real father? What if, instead of going to war, Mulan was a finance bro and had to pretend to be her dad to earn the respect of Shang's family's whiskey company because her dad wants to buy it? What if Shang's family was overtly misogynistic? Is this a good commentary on how the modern war is really about money? No, but it is a commentary on that. I wouldn't say it's a good one. I'm going to rank these because I think that would be the most efficient. Tied for last place would be these 2, Tangled Up in You and Worth Fighting For. I can't say that I'm a hater of Christina Lauren, but I can say that every book by them gets a side eye from me. I read Love in Other Words. It wasn't phenomenal. Things being a silly, goofy time and then just becoming like insanely serious. It seems to be their motif from the 2 books I've read by them. Worth Fighting For had insta love in it. Maybe it's because it's the last book I read and I started it at like 2 a.m. So I was already going in not looking forward to it. Maybe it's because of all the financial bro stuff and the term finance bro being repeated throughout the book more than any other term. It just didn't hit for me. It wasn't as fun and silly and whimsical as its competitors. So both of these got a 3. They were fine, but, you know, standing up next to Kiss the Girl, you know, you gotta be like a top 10 hitter. And these just simply were not. Coming in 3rd place, If the Shoe Fits. Was it perfect? Not for me, but maybe for thee. This one got 4 stars. I really liked it. It didn't feel like a 5, and that's really the only thing I can say about why it didn't get a 5-star. I liked it. I liked Cinderella. I liked Henry. I liked the silliness of her sisters being Anna and Drew and her littlest siblings being named after the mice. I liked that her stepmom wasn't the wicked stepmother that we're used to. What else can I say? This will not be a surprise to you if you know anything about me. Number 2 is By the Book. This one got 5 stars. Nothing against it. It just isn't as good as Kiss the Girl. I just like that one the best. That's my opinion. This one was good. It is very much like just the 2 of them for the most part. There really isn't a lot of other characters, and I am a very character-driven person in like what I gravitate towards. I liked them as characters. I liked Isabel and Beau. Overall, yeah, good. 5 stars. And of course, the Mermaid book got number 1. Are we surprised? This is a reread. I forgot how much I liked it. I was gooped and gagged. I finished it and I screamed a little and Stinky came running in here, tail fluffed. It's just silly. It was just silly and fun and whimsical and creative. I liked Ariel a lot. I liked Eric. I liked his bandmates. I liked her trying to figure out what happened with her family and this other woman that manages Eric's band. It just was intricate. It had more characters to it. It had more, I called it politics. It had more like going on in it, but it was still silly and fun. That's my opinion. We've done it almost. We've got to cross some things off. I'm counting this as a series. We read a book series that was more than 3 books, and we did our 24-hour readathon. We are now 1 spot away in 2 different directions to getting a bingo, guys. It's gonna happen. I wish I wasn't colorblind sometimes. Ugh, I messed up. I was trying to do the colors of the book spines, but in order to do that, I need to see in color, which I cannot. Okay, we've done our 24-hour readathon. We read a book series that was more than 3 books. If we make a baked treat that's inspired by a book, or read a blind date with a book, we will have gotten a bingo, guys. Thank you for coming on this journey. This was agonizing. I lost something in myself. Will I ever do this again? Probably. Probably next year, actually. This marks our 1-year anniversary of the Crow Club. I am so happy that I finally did this. I love being here. I love doing all this silly, goofy stuff with you guys. Even if I get 1 view or 100 views, it doesn't matter. I'm just happy to be here and creating more than I consume. We're getting out of this reading slump, guys. I'll do it myself if I have to. But if this is inspiring you to read something, then I've done my job. I've done all I can ever hope to do. I hope that you read something. I hope that you read something that you love. I hope you read something silly and fun because, yeah, reading can be fun. Go read something. Don't stay up for 24 hours unless you're like under 30. Over 30, it's brutal. Okay, anyways, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Happy 24-hour readathon. I love you and I'm already tired. I'm still tired. Peace and love. Mwah!